Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. None other. I'm here to do a WWE video. I'm just going to showcase one, two, three, four, five, five in a situation. So first, we're going to go through the WWE matches from last night in no typical order. First and foremost, I want to talk about Aleister Black versus AJ Styles that it was supposed to be, but then it ended up being like a gauntlet match, a gauntlet style like match. So you had Carl Anderson versus Aleister Black first, and he won that. Okay, then you have Aleister Black versus Luke Gallows, and he lost. So that to me, it was just these two matches was unnecessary to trying to weaken him down. And AJ Styles come in, he does his little thing, and what happened? He ended up winning. To me, Aleister Black is one quality wrestler. Why would you want him to lose against the idiot AJ Styles due to a cheat? How you say, a cheapskate win? I'm gonna say it like that, a cheapskate win. So we're gonna have to see coming up to this week's elimination chamber how that's gonna go, who's gonna be part of the men's elimination chamber. So I don't know if it's gonna be an elimination chamber for both Raw and SmackDown men, so we'll have to see where that's gonna go. All right, that's one. So then let me talk about Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. It was a pretty good match, but Asuka kept trying to how you say, get involved in the match like usual and thing. And one of the things I just didn't, it turned out to be a good match, but Shayna Baszler ended up winning in the long run. But the last part I have to laugh about because Becky Lynch came out doing the match. It was something, let's just say. It was something. I'm just gonna say it was something. It was just something. That was that. It was just something. Now, do you have Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott as Sarah Logan as a special guest referee? So you see this match going on, and like Ruby's like doing this to Sarah Logan, and like Sarah Logan going pointing to the shirt saying, "I'm the referee." Um, Liv Liv Morgan do a roll up. It's a quick win, but the one thing you wouldn't have expected in this match, you would have never expected Sarah Logan to attack, and let me say that very loosely, attack Liv Morgan. I was shocked about this, so we're going to have to see after Elimination Chamber where this particular nonsense feud is going. Because number one, they are building, let me just say, they are building Liv Morgan to be like another, I'm not going to say she's just like Trish Stratus, but what we have seen with the blondes back in the day, the bigger superstar. They are kind of, to me, it looks like they're trying to make Liv Morgan more of this bigger superstar. So we'll have to see where that's going to go. Okay. Now let's talk about Alberto Carrillo and Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Alberto and Angel Garza. This was a pretty good match, and they was like matching each other for move. But in the long run, I was so happy to see Alberto Carrillo and Rey Mysterio When. And I'm going to have to come back and talk about Alberto Carrillo's theme song because, y'all, if you hear, every time you hear Alberto Carrillo's theme song, what song you actually is hearing? It's by up and coming rap pop artist. So we're gonna have to see where that's coming from. All right. Then we have to talk about this. We had the Street Profits versus Seth Rollins and Murphy for the Raw Tag Team titles. This match was a good match, but the only reason I say it was a good match because AOP started coming bringing themselves down to the ring. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't called for. Hey, that wasn't called for. So let's go bag it up. But I'm glad, and I'm going to say this, I am glad, I'm saying it, I'm glad, and I'm going to say it again, I'm glad Kevin Owens got involved. Kevin Owens did that stunner, and he quickly got out of that ring, and the Street Profits is now the tag team champs. Now coming afterwards, just found out this morning from Pro Wrestling Unlimited, Seth Rollins and Murphy is getting a rematch against the Street Profits. To me, they should have went to the back of the line. Hello, excuse me, Vince McMahon. What did you say last year about rematches? It's not a guaranteed rematch because who Seth Rollins is and he's supposed to be a top superstar. You give him a rematch? Nah, boo-boo. Y'all couldn't have waited approximately, I don't know, 3 months to give them that? No, you couldn't wait. So, do I feel like you are playing card right now? Oh, yes, I do. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about everything. But the biggest thing I'm coming here to talk about, I'm just here to come and talk about Beth Phoenix, Randy Orton, and all of the wrestlers that came out to help her. First and foremost, when Beth came out, the number one thing that should have came out with her was bodyguards. Bodyguards. It should have been about 20 bodyguards around that ring. Or you could have gotten none of the WWE superstars to actually be around that ring. Now, Randy, I know Randy is known from RKO and females. I can name Trish Stratus is one, Lita is another. I think those are the only two. I think comment and let me know if it's a one before this. But I'm saying, how can Vince McMahon let this go? This part of a storyline, I cannot see it. This is just, to me, I felt like it was disrespect to the women's revolution. She's a big pioneer. Yeah, she's there as Edge's wife to give us his health. We couldn't even get no update on his health because of this match. Do I feel that this went too far? Yes. I feel like in this case, Randy's gonna go too far. And y'all make sure y'all check out Backstage tonight because I want to see what Jeff Hardy got to say, what Jeff Hardy's gonna have to say about the situation, because I feel like Jeff Hardy might come to Beth aid and Beth defense and defend her. And I mean, you saw Jerry King Lawler let his nasty, and I'm telling y'all, let his nasty ways, how he felt about everything last night. And but I feel like what he said about the street profits wasn't called for. But he shut his mouth up when Beth got attacked. I'm gonna say that, and I don't feel like, but I have to give props for props too. Here comes our truth. Our truth come down to the ring. You see Natty come down to the ring. You see Hawkins come down to the ring. You see Ziggler, Rey Mysterio, people who's like, some of them who's friends with Edge, but then some of them who's friends with Natty. And then you got talent scouts coming out there. You got referees. But to me, I felt like this was, with this situation was it. I felt like it went too far. I felt like this wasn't, Randy Orton should have never put his hand on her. But once he did that, I felt like the men wrestlers in the back should have been the main ones getting out there to help her. But I have to commend Rey Mysterio. He had a match prior and he ran out there. He ran out there to help. R-Truth ran out there to help. Kurt Hawkins, he ran out there to help. Zack Ryder, he ran out there to help. 4 men I mentioned ran out there to help with her best friend Natty having her back as well. I feel like the females now have to be on alert because you don't know what Randy Orton is going to do. Nia, there we go. He has arcade old Nia. So, I mean, I feel like now in the WWE, when it comes to the women, I mean, they need to be on alert, especially when it's Randy Orton. And I bet a lot of the men and women of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and NXT UK and stuff in the wrestling industry has a lot to say about Randy Orton doing this, because I feel like this should have never happened. That's one. And then I feel like this is not the right way to do it. And so, y'all, let me hear from y'all. What is your unexpected moment from last night you was heartfelt for? And then how do you feel about Randy Orton RKOing Beth Phoenix? All right, y'all. My name is Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.